Yo, welcome back. This is Stu42 with another Minecraft video. Today I am going to at least try and start off with the Sprite Guardian that I failed to do. Not last episode, but I think the one before. So without further ado, I'm going to jump in and set all this up. So I've got one of each flower now. One there, one there, one there. Oh, it's automatically populating them for me. That's handy. Oh, did I put one in there? Yes, I did. One there, one there. We should have three left that don't auto-populate for some reason. One there, and one there. Cool, that is all of those. Now, this time I have... I'm a bit better prepared. I've got more tiers as well because I've got a spawner for ghasts now and I've got a spawner for green slimes. All sorts of things. See, we're getting some slime pearls now. But we are going to have potions. Let's grab some potions. Let's light all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That one, and one of those. Shift, right click. Now I'm gonna try something a little bit tricky here. We've got noise. Now I've got more health this time. I've got lots of things this time. Let's grab the potion. Come on. What happened with that? Oh, there we go. Got it. Now, I want to stand here. This thing's supposed to single shot stuff. It's being damaged. It's being damaged by my blood altar. Right, so that's clearly not working. Goes through the ground, which is kind of annoying. Ah. If we sit over here, it might actually die. It's getting there. It's slowly going down. Oh, we have a drink some potion. This is not good. I'm going to try and get some food. It's quite slow at least, so you can sort of hit it. It's just awkward to try and hit. Kind of need... We almost need that blazing ray that we had from the other time. Wow, we are really getting punted around. Right, so backwards is the way to do it. nearly down, nearly down. Quick. Achievement unlocked. Wow. Now these guys are all going to come after me. Awesome. So, what did we get out of that? 9 Otherworld Essence. Fantastic. So, that took me... that actually took quite a while to get that guy to be down, but hopefully that is the last time. I was kind of hoping to start this episode fairly quickly, but that took a bit longer than I was anticipating. Oh, a Charm of Conjuration. I don't know what that is. I don't know why this came off there. Must have accidentally hit it. Cool. So leaves can go in, that can go in, that can go back. We have, yeah, a bunch of other stuff. But we got the Otherworld Essence, which is the thing we need, because the next thing we're going to need to do is make a bunch of stuff. Baked bread. Cool. So grab our Lexica Botania. Go here. Portal to Alfheim. Cool, so this is what we're going to need. We're going to need 8 living wood blocks, 3 glimmering, and an elven gateway, 2 natura pylons. All this stuff is pretty interesting to make. So I think the elven core? Yeah, this one here. Yep, so it needed these otherworld blocks. We can now make one of, or make one set. Let's just throw those. Oops, not that. So it turns out the bound Kopesh can't one-shot it unless I missed the spots. We've got living wood. Ambrosia can be made. Yeah, let's make some of that. Ambrosia we should have enough of. Yes, we can make that. 1 elven gateway core. Fantastic. So, and now we need the glimmering. Yep, glimmering living wood. Terra steel nugget. Corrosive will crystal. So, we need some terra steel nuggets. Let's make a couple of those. And we need, so we need the corrosive will. So corrosive will, we should, now that we made our will farm, yeah, ton of that stuff. Let's just grab some of that. All right, so glimmering, that we need 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3 of those. Fantastic. Now, what was it again? 8 living wood blocks and 2 natura pylons. So we have 8 living wood blocks. Living wood blocks. So, living wood planks. I think it's just this. 8 of those. Cool. Now, natura pylon. Cool. Made out of regular pylons. Demon will crystals. We're going to need 2 of these. I might make 4. Oh, although block of mana diamond is a bit interesting. So, we're going to need... Let's only make 2 of them for now. So we need to drop some of these in. Oops. 18 mana diamonds, yes. So 2 blocks of mana diamond. What do we need? Demon will. Regular demon will. 4 of. Throw those back. Yeah. I've spread these across just so that they fill up in nice rows, but you can see I have got a few stacks of each of the different sorts. I mean, I must have accidentally hit the 2 of those as I was doing the stuff. So those are there. We will grab 1, 2 of those. for the next trick. Natura pylon, corrosive wool cluster, emerald fragments, and terrestrial nuggets. So we've got the terrestrial nuggets, we've got the mana pylons. Now, emerald fragments, you need either an emerald bee or you can carpenter them with water out of crystal grains. Now, you might remember near the start of the series, when I was on the other server, I bred all the way to quartz bees. Now, I actually did that on this server as well. So here we have a bunch of quartz bees that are running, and they've been running for a little while now. And this was just kind of a happy coincidence, because I was originally wanting that stuff for diorite, I think it was, on the other server. But I thought I'd make them here as well, because diorite can be quite a cool building material. But if we look over here... Oh. Hurrah! Crystal grains. Awesome. So we can grab a bunch of that. Over here, I think we have a... Yeah, look at that. We have a water one. So we can go... Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be in lots of 7. Which will be... How many do I need? How many do I need? We need... Natura... 8 of them. So 8 times 7 is not 63. It'll be whatever that is, since we've already made 2. So that's going to make a bunch of that. We're going to end up with Natura pylons. I need to make some more of these corrosive will crystal clusters. They're pretty easy to make. The other thing I'm going to do, and I'll do all this stuff off camera, is up here we're going to have to make our portal. Now, I was actually thinking I might make a floating island out there somewhere so that I can have more mana generation here. I'll rip these pure daisies out. I might set up a second lot of these. Yeah, I'll set up a second lot of these and set it up over here. I might use a slightly different design though, because I have a better idea of how to set this up. So we will use that and we'll come back hopefully with some nice mana gen here and a nice floating island, or maybe a little walkway with the portal out there. But I'll get a lot of that basic stuff done off camera. Now that we've got everything we need, I think we've got all the materials we need, just, yeah, finally able to make this portal. All right, I'll be back here in just a bit. Ta-da! We have our gateway set up over here. So what we've done is we've built it this way, the gateway core with our living wood, the glimmering in the right spots. I have the 2 mana pools set up, and I think this is what we have to do from the gateway core diagonally 3 blocks away, 1, 2, 3. We have ourselves some mana spreaders set up pointing towards them. We have a fluid placer underneath and some floating thermalilies. Now this will let us get 4 thermalilies around a single lava, and maybe 8 in future, so we can actually put another 4 thermalilies in the corners. That one there's full of mana because I was testing. Seems to be a slightly better way of doing this. Means you can get more thermalilies. At the moment we're only getting 2 thermalilies per lava. This one we can get 8. So what I've also done is over here we have another controller. I'm going to go over here and we have a fluid collector, which I'm going to put there. We have our casings, which are going to go there, 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 and there. And now we might have to go down the bottom, unfortunately. This is sort of the only place I can put it, so I'm going to... I've got something faster for this. Yep, one more. Where are we? Fluid conduit. So we are going to have this a little bit visible, unfortunately. But that's okay. It's better than this eyesore here, because we are going to be able to extend it out and make, well, change those to use the same way, potentially. So we want there, and there. That's filling. Right, so those are now all set up to place lava. This one is here to, well, not collect lava just yet. We're going to need some power. Now down here, in here, we should see it. There we go. This one, the block is complete and can do some stuff. Cool, so we're going to energy across, and there we go. It's taking power. We want to, what do we want next? Some stone? Yeah, stone would be good. Let's just cover some of that over. That'll do for now. I need to fill the bottom of that as well, so I'm going to make another layer under there, but I'll do that a little bit later. This is going to be cool. So there should be lava inside underneath that, which means if we set this to extract and always active, we'll hopefully see some lava. Well, actually, no, the lava's appearing so quickly and being used up by these lilies. 2 of them have activated already. Are these ones activating? It's cool though. That's got some mana in it, and this has got some mana, so it is actually forming. It's still going to be really slow though, so we haven't placed these yet. So let's place one on top of there, one on top of there. Shiny. Okay, so we're going to have to leave this to run for quite some time in order to fill these pools. We are clearly using, like, are we producing mana fast enough? Yep, all 4 of these, all thermalilies are now on cooldown. All 4 of those are on cooldown, which means you should see a lava block appear there. Yeah, there we go. Cool, so that's what it looks like normally until one of these can use it up. So I might have to make another 8, another 8 thermalilies, and that'll help this go faster. Now, I hear this thing can use a bunch of power to stay open. It's going to use most of each of these pools to just open in the first place. So I'm hoping that this is going to be enough to keep it open. Once we, once these pools are built up, we'll open the portal, try throwing some stuff through, and see what it does. And hopefully, it's enough power generation to keep it running, or it doesn't use anywhere near as much. Of course, it's going to use a little bit as we throw stuff through. So I am going to cut this here one more time. I'll let these pools fill up. Maybe make some more thermalilies as well. And then hopefully we'll be able to open our portal. Awesome. All right, I'll see you back here in just a bit. So we are back, and quite a bit of time, maybe a day in real life has gone by. I've been asleep, been to work, come back home, and now recording the next bit of this. We've gotten quite a bit of the way through it now. How is it? You need at least 2. Right-click the core with a wand of the forest, and then it hopefully will open, and then we can throw some stuff in, maybe. All right, so we have our wand of the forest. I have made the extra thermalilies. Let's make sure they are all bound to the right thing. Yes, those ones are all making that bit glow, Cool, and as you can see, these are now full, everything's there. Portal. Now, how much mana are we using? Not a ton yet. Stuff's still happening though. I do have a bunch of this mana steel to throw in, so can I just throw it in? Huh. Okay, that works pretty well. Cool. Throw the book in, because the book, gets an upgrade. Cool, greetings, we noticed the portal is opened. Awesome. Some discussion, decided to cooperate. Awesome, so this is obviously just given us a few extra bits and pieces. All the green stuff. Resources, elven lore, the shattering, ritual of Gaia. Okay, so this is some of the stuff we're going to need to do later on. We're going to need to do a bunch of Gaia spirit stuff. Yeah, Gaia pylons. This is where we start needing pixie dust. And of course, the stuff which I've... How much if I just throw them all in? And that's not using much power at all, actually. That's easy. That's using hardly anything. It made it sound like it was going to use most of each of these mana pools just to hold everything open, but this seems to be coping really, really well. I guess we'll tell over time whether this drains or goes up. I have a feeling this is just going to be enough because it was supposed to use a lot just to open it. But we have our first elementium. What else are we going to need? So the pixie dust is made from mana pearls. Awesome. So if we look at elven trade, we can get dreamwood, which is something we need. Elementium. Yep, we've already done the elementium. Dragonstone we're going to need. What else? Oh, elven quartz. Elf glass. I think elf glass is used for a couple of things as well. Iron makes iron. Not a very useful trade there. Enderpearls make enderpearls. Diamonds make diamonds. Not entirely sure what the purpose of that is. But cool, we get a couple of things out of it. Dreamwood. I think the biggest things are elementium and pixie dust, and we are going to need some dragon stones at some point. Used for... Yeah. Used for these shots. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Corporea index. There was something that I wanted to use that for. The Corporea index makes the controller for refined storage. That's right. We were going to make some refined storage, and that was the bit that was nasty to make. Obviously not that nasty now we have the portal open. That's cool. All right, so now I'm going to have to decide what we're going to do between now and next time. Obviously, we're going to need some Gaia stuff. I think one of the main things I wanted to use from this was... There's a bucket. Oh, we can make the good mana spreaders. Yeah, we're going to make some good mana spreaders because these things work so much better. There's a Gaia one as well, which is pretty good. What else was there that we were going to make? There was this thing. The extrapolated bucket is made out of 3 elementiums, and it was used in, there we go, just this thing, the rune of capacity. So I wanted to make some of these for the blood altar, just because there's capacity and augmented capacity. So there's capacity and augmented, but augmented capacity needs the rune of capacity anyway. So I wanted to make some of these. A bit nasty to make. Imbued slates, blank rune's easy, dreadstone's easy, ender chest. Yeah, semi-expensive-ish. All draconium we're going to have to start looking into getting. Quartz. Yeah, now the quartz and some wool. Yeah, not too hard on that front either. So it's just a bit of a process to go through, but we can make some of those rune stones. Anyway, for now, I think that is a really good place to end. I've finally made this portal, and we can now get all those extra materials. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.